Erica.
Hi,
Uh,
Larry.
um, we're really excited to be putting this together. Um, the Decorative Painters Academy have now put this together, and the marketplace is going to be for our business members. And I think the business members are all pretty excited about it. Uh, it's really a new venture, um, but we had to do a lot of things new in the last 6 or 8 months that we never had any idea we'd ever be doing in our whole life. Um, so, um, how long ago did you become a member of SDP?
It's actually 22 years ago.
Is it?
hmm
And and what were you doing that got you involved in SDP?
Well, I discovered that there was a convention, a small little convention in Portland. And so I wanted to check that out. I really enjoyed painting. I had gotten together with some friends and they introduced me to the whole world of decorative painting. And so I wanted to do more. And I found this convention in Portland. So I told my husband, we got to go. So we went and walked in on it was just a small little trade floor. I walked in and just felt right at home. And then decided to just keep going. So I went to the Seattle convention, and
That's interesting because I was there.
Yeah, you were.
And then, how did you decide to be a business member?
Well, the next year when I went to the Seattle convention, I ran into Prudy Vanier and ended up getting a book contract through her. So that was kind of my first move into kind of the business side of things. And she really recommended, she just talked up the society to me. And I just felt like that was something good for me to do now that I was like really going in and being serious about my art. So that was the next move. So I've been a business member for 20 years.
Well, and then in your area, as you well know, Roy and Mary were up in that area.
Yes.
And and they were in the industry. They've been in the industry a really, really long time. Although I think they're totally retired now. But it's really.
I worked really closely with them. In fact, I started. I went to the Las Vegas. Well, what happened was I got to know them better, and they started doing my wood for me, and they encouraged me to start going to the Las Vegas convention.
Right.
And so I did the Las Vegas convention in their booth for, I want to say probably, maybe 7-8 years, maybe. I had my things in their booth. So
what do you consider the main product that you have for the public?
Probably instructional materials. So instructional materials to help people with their art, help people learn to be creative. I have my own designs and things like the pattern packets and that kind of thing, and art instruction. But just the whole package kind of helps people become more creative and learn new skills.
Do you have any other family members involved in in your business?
Yeah, my husband works with me closely. He does all the packaging and orders like you probably do yourself. And then we have a daughter that we've employed. We actually have 2 daughters that we employ.
Oh, well, that's great. There's an awful lot of these people when I talk to them that these kind of started out as cottage industry. It was almost a hobby to start with, and then lo and behold, it snuck into a full-time occupation, which has happened to probably 2/3 of the people that are in this industry have had it happen like that.
And SDP is, they've been a big influencer in me in that way too, because they've given us opportunities. just being in the magazine was, you know, a huge opportunity to begin with, and then other opportunities of being at the shows and teaching. So
Yes, there's a lot of people yet that have been involved in SDP for 30, 40 years, you know, and it really uh, uh, it really is a heartwarming thing. And being able to see them, I think that's one of the big things that's going to happen with the marketplace is that uh, people aren't able to talk to their friends or see their friends. And now with the videos like this, they'll be able to come in and see their friends. For the people watching the video, I'd like to tell you that the business people are going to be able to put 4 to 6 items in, and there'll be a link, and you just go over to the link, click on the link, and that's going to put you right in the middle of their website. So it's kind of like being in the middle of a store. Now, after you're in the middle of the store, you got to walk around and take a look at everything else that's there. So that's what makes it really, really, really unique. Do you think that your product line has changed through the years?
Yeah, definitely. Just my style has changed as I've learned more about my own inspiration in art. You know, your ideas change, you become more developed in your artwork. So yes, definitely have changed along the lines. And we've brought in certified teachers a few years back, and so that's changed my art in a lot of ways too.
Are you marketing wood to match the designs that you're designing?
Yeah, yes, we do have wood to match all our designs on our website. So we have the supplies that you need, and you know, the instruction material, supplies as far as brushes, and we even sell Josonia paints and Josonia brushes. So.
Oh, that's great. That's great. As the business members, it's pretty interesting to listen to everybody. What do you think is the most unique and memorable time that you've had in the industry?
Well, all the different conventions come to mind. Tampa, let's see, Nashville, and just like if I could spout out all the different conventions I went to, I've probably done at least, I want to say 12 to 15 maybe. Those each one has been unique and brought so many fun new memories, and what a wonderful way it was to just gather with people that we know and do art together. These people are like-minded, and it's so nice to be able to have that gathering. Now, we don't have those conventions right now, right? But we do have ways to gather, and like through the marketplace and the different classes that are being offered now through SDP. I love how SDP is trying to change and keep going and make it a valuable place for everyone to gather.
I think that's really true, and I think that the business members need to help as much as they can to keep SDP going, especially now when so many people are restricted to their homes and can't. This is such a special situation that nobody could ever guess what was going on. Well, Erika, I'd like to thank you very much. The videos will be going up. And as you know, this is not going out to just SDP members. This is going out to the world. So have a very nice day. And your day is different time than my day, you know.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for the interview, and you'll be changing your products sometime down the line. And
always working up new things. So
you bet. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you, Larry. Appreciate it.
You betcha.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.